What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tin Invest, where I'm your host, Jimmy Bishrat. Now, today we got a fun episode lined up where we're going to be discussing the future of Apple. Now, no, I'm not talking about the rumored Apple car, but what I am talking about is Apple's recent play on live sports casting. The company announced Tuesday, March 8th, that them and the MLB will partner together to bring MLB fans Friday Night Baseball, a weekly doubleheader that will be available to fans in 8 different countries exclusively on Apple TV+. Apple's Friday Night Baseball will begin as soon as the MLB season starts this year. The games will exclusively be played on Apple TV Plus and won't be available on the team's regional sports network. So, if I understood this correctly, if your team is playing on Friday Night Baseball, then you're going to need Apple TV Plus to watch the game. Friday Night Baseball will feature live pregame and postgame shows and will be available in the US, Canada, Australia, Brazil, Japan, Mexico, Puerto Rico, South Korea, and the United Kingdom. Essentially, they're helping the MLB expand their market even further. Apple TV Plus will also be offering a program called MLB Big Innings to its US viewers. This is described as like a live show that will feature highlights, press conferences, and look-ins that will air every weeknight during the regular season. And the best part for Apple is MLB Big Innings will be produced by the MLB. So less work for Apple, but more content for them. The Major League Baseball's deal with Apple is a 7-year contract that comes out to them paying the MLB about $85 million annually. But Friday Night Baseball isn't even the craziest part. Apple seems to be making moves at the holy grail of all sports, NFL Sunday Ticket. Sunday Ticket has been exclusive to DirecTV since it was introduced in 1994. But in my eyes, DirecTV may be limiting the NFL's exposure in a world where streaming content is front and center. And DirecTV, I hate to say it, but satellite is a thing of the past. The NFL has been clear that it's looking to add a streaming partner when the current deal expires after the 2022 season. And well, in comes Apple. According to Front Office Sports, Apple is eyeing a single multi-billion-dollar deal for both Sunday Ticket and mobile rights. This honestly seems like a match made in heaven. Apple is looking for ways to get people to sign up for Apple TV Plus and take their streaming platform to the next level. And well, the NFL seems like the perfect way to do it. According to Nielsen, viewership for the NFL's 2021 season was up 10% from 2020. And according to Sportico, the NFL accounted for 41 of the 50 most watched broadcasts in 2021. That's over 80%. According to the league, games averaged 17.1 million viewers and 370 billion total minutes of NFL content was consumed, this being up almost 18% from the 2020 season. And I really only see these numbers continuing to grow. Personally, I see the legalization of sports betting bringing a lot to the table for sports viewerships. Fantasy football alone was able to increase viewership in the NFL, and according to Nielsen, they noticed that in games where more NFL fantasy starters were playing in, the viewership was higher. So, I feel like as sports betting legalizes, as more people have money on random games here and there, more people are likely to watch those games. And I think Apple sees this same exact thing, and this is the reason that we're seeing the tech giant essentially put their Apple TV streaming eggs in the sports basket. In the coming years, analyst Dan Ives predicts that Apple will spend billions on pro sports rights. And, well, they kind of have already started doing so. They purchased the rights to The Dynasty, a 10-part documentary on the New England Patriots, and they're also planning a 4-part documentary on the Los Angeles Lakers legend Magic Johnson. So Apple seems to be taking a step in the right direction with sports, but another blue chip company seems to be taking a step backwards. That company being Disney. aka the ESPN. The ESPN will lose 29% of their MLB games. And to be honest with you, the network seems to be going in a downhill spiral. Now, I'm not sure if any of you listen to Pat McAfee, the guy who hosts an amazing sports radio talk show, but in his recent episode talking about the Apple rumors, he had this little bit to say about ESPN and a few other Disney subsidiaries.
Let's have a moment of silence for ESPN. They lost their live rights for all sports to Google. It was a great network. It's fucking dead. Yeah. Let's have a moment of silence for CBS Sports.
Now, let me add some background to this. ESPN and pretty much every big sports network just kind of crapped on Pat McAfee when he tried coming into the industry. The guy was an NFL punter. He retired early. He saw potential in the internet and all this, and well, everyone else kind of told him get lost. So he did it on his own, and he actually ended up getting a $120 million contract with FanDuel, and that's just over the span of 4 years. So, I mean, I guess Pat McAfee kind of ended up winning this one. And that's also why you see him having so much fun taking shots at Disney, ESPN, Fox, and all those other companies. But nonetheless, this doesn't mean that Disney's completely out of the race and given up on sports. According to John Orand of Sports Business Journal, he reported that Apple and Amazon are regarded as the frontrunners for NFL Sunday Ticket, but Disney does remain in play. The thing is, the amount that they will pay per Orand is said to be well below the amount that Apple and Amazon have discussed. And I mean, even though Amazon may be in the race, if Apple really wants NFL Sunday Ticket, well, they're gonna get it because they have more than double the capital that Amazon does at the moment. So is the future of live sports in Apple? Like, are we gonna be all making Apple TV Plus accounts just to watch sports? Personally, I'm not too sure. I like the potential, I like the idea, but again, I don't know if this is just a bunch of clickbait and rumors to get people talking. But nonetheless, be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below. And I mean, if you want to see me review a company or talk about some recent news, let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to get a video out there. I know I haven't been very consistent and I'm trying to be better, but with the recent business acquisition and studying for my Series 65 and life in general, posting and recording on YouTube is just a lot of work. But again, I'm gonna do my best to at least get 1, 2, maybe 3 videos every month out there to keep the page going. Thank you all so much for your support. And well, always remember, the time is now.